Kisah dua kumpulan baik dan jahat, pertarungan antara keamanan dan kewangan, tentang yang berkaloba menentang keadilan, tentang nafsu dan
Hello, my name is Dhyan Vimal. I'm the director of the movie Temuan Takdir. Today I think we go into how we came about making this movie, what was the process like, and there's an interesting things that happened all during this process of this movie. Maybe I will share with you a little bit about that today. What's the question? Okay, how did we end up making this movie? Actually, a year ago, maybe a year, 2-3 months ago, there was no idea of making a movie. I'm the president for Friends to Mankind, so we had this project called Project Dignity, and we wanted to open people up to new industries. The idea of Project Dignity is to help people learn skills. Then someone approached me, somebody who comes to visit me often, he approached me and he said, he's a director, he said he likes to make a movie. And then as I was talking to him about it, we decided, okay, go ahead, I'll produce it. So the way I step into the movie as a producer and as a project to Friends to Mankind, which is to open doors to people to learn. The idea is to bring young people and introduce them to talents. Hopefully they learn a skill, and in that we transfer. So the idea of Project Dignity is to teach people how to fish, not to give them a fish. And that's how it got started. But something interesting happened. As we went on, a couple of the members of Friends to Mankind got together and we contributed money. We all put money inside for the project. It's not a big budget, but it's not a small budget either. And a day before the filming, a lot of things was unraveled. So there was some trust issue, there was some ability issue came up, there was some stuff happened. And so it happened on the day 1 or day 2, I had to take over the directorship. And my background is I've done a lot of documentaries, filming, I've done advertising, commercials, so this was the first feature film. And that's how we got started. And I didn't know the crew, I didn't know most of the stars I was not familiar with at that time. And that's how the whole thing got started. When I started taking over, I knew I needed to bring some new people in. That's when Zazen walked in. I called Azura to help me out, and I called Tanuja, and they stepped in. And so the movie, as much as it was scripted, everything was scheduled. Within that, I had to make some changes. So it was a very interesting event. We were writing the script in the morning, at night, in the morning we were shooting it. So within the, because the earlier direction, the earlier movie, the story of the movie was not something I thought would be right for Malaysian. So it was a little bit bent on the dark side. So I wanted to do more human interest story, of course with action, but more human interest story. So we took it and went. So the most interesting that happened while we were filming is, we were making it up as we went on. And I must mention here, people like Dr. Zaim and all that were unbelievable. So one of the objectives that came out of this movie is, how everyone came together. There was a man on the set named Gogo. He works for Saloon Studio, he was our lighting man. He almost wanted to quit the project in the beginning, but as he got into with us, he was truly a savior, and he came in and really. So at the end, what I had in my hand is this whole crew coming together, cheering, working to make this movie happen. And that was a phenomenal experience. It was like, to feel that much supported, loved, held. There were some minor issues, but very soon the issues settled down, and then the movie started having a flow. So more than what the original script was changed, I rewrote the script, and then more than even what I wrote started unfolding, like, what's his name? Kamal, right? Amir Kamal. And this boy is, yes, I love this boy. It was so easy to direct him. He just came on board and he gave everything he got. And then, and someone like Azura, it was, wow. She did it because she loved it. So what I'm trying to say as a director is, so many people came together with so much heart and love when they put into this movie. Remember this, it is not a super budgeted movie, but it was done superbly. The energy, the commitment, the love, the cooperation, everybody came together, you know. And I had another man by the name of Focus Puller, what is his name? Zuki. Zuki was a darling, and I want to mention a lot of these people. Remember, even though I was seated as a director, it was like a family effort. And I must mention this, all during this take, my wife was next to me. She actually should have been given the credit as a co-director, but I didn't give it to her. So, she was every step of the way. She was. You must understand, the first time movie maker is you like lost in a new city. You don't know which way is up. But we got together. Then the filming ended. And as the filming ended, it was amazingly beautiful, joyful. We were celebrating. We had a great time. And then the editing part came. And the post. That was an interesting terrain. This movie had 16 versions of it. I had 2 editors on board, and finally I finished the editing. 16 versions, 16 ways this movie could have ended up. And then we found the way I feel was the most rightful way.
You get to say?
And it's a wrap! Let me speak a little bit about the movie itself. This is the one movie, it's very hard to find out who's the hero. Nobody really will know who is the lead. It's almost like everybody was the lead. It's one of those movies that are done honestly, the way I feel. Nobody overacted. 99% didn't overact. There's one guy there probably. But nobody played outside of their range, and we didn't try to cheat the audience. We told a story the way it should be told honestly. So I think we held the respect of the audience while making this movie. Like sometimes you watch a movie, you feel very insulted. Your intelligence gets insulted. Somebody is trying to do something that he cannot. This movie, that didn't happen. Everybody played within their scope. And I think the end result, even though after you finish everything, you think I could have done it this way, that way, I'm happy about it. I don't know whether I'm enormously happy. I'm happy with what came out of it. About the movie itself, it's a police story. It's a police story. It's about a crime and intrigue. There's a lot of values attached to it. You will see many characters playing itself out. The whole meaning of Temuan Takdir is you have to meet your fate. So it's a kind of a movie with a lesson that you cannot escape fate. What you do, you have to pay. It will come to pass, you know, so nobody is beyond the law, so to say. And I want to mention, a special mention here to the Malaysian police force. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you did. Thank you for how you helped me out. Thank you how you helped the whole team out. And I want to make a special mention to the Sentul police station, where the chief of the police station gave us his room to use. I thank you very much, sir. And I hope this movie will hold the honor of the police, and it is my way of saying thank you for what you all do, and to say that you have our support, not just as a filmmaker, but as the president of Friends to Mankind. We truly recognize your deed. So I thank you very much, sir. Zazen, this. And the boys come, and then you go. As the Friends to Mankind president and the head of Project Dignity, our objective is to transfer technology. transferability. So we brought in cameramen, we brought in lighting man. And I think to a large extent we did it. So many people learned so much of skill, which is an industry very hard to enter, but we managed. A lot of people learn management, a lot of people did learn filming, but they learned the entire process, how something started, middle, end, and delivery. And now, what would the audience get out of this movie? I think you will enjoy it. It's an honest movie. You will see our effort. You will see what we try to put. You must understand, this is an Asian movie, so you don't have the chance to invest that much money. But with what we had, what we have done is amazing. I really feel it's amazing. I'm quite proud of it. And I'm proud of all the people who worked in it. And I really want to thank them, not just for the movie, for being who they are and what they transferred in the process. I'm sure I'm going to do a few more movies, which is lined up now. But I hope you will come and support such integrity in working, such giving. It was not a thieving process. We really celebrated the craft. We really celebrated our effort. And I hope you let me know what you think about the movie after you've seen it. Thank you.
Pertama jalan sudahlah. No need. Terus duduk-dudukan sehingga akhir dia geli sini nak pegang dia nampak. You don't have to follow him. Let him get out of the frame.
And to the Zazen team and my Friends to Mankind volunteers, and I had CEOs of company taking care of catering, and I have very successful people coming there and cleaning up that place, and I thank you for your volunteer work. Remember this, we are celebrating an effort to bring dignity back to people so they will learn to have a skill to offer to this world. So this movie is our little offering. Please do enjoy. Thank you. Is it good? I think we got it. I want to make a special mention to Abang Yusuf. Is it his full name, Gita? Abang Yusuf, yeah. My God, you are a lifesaver. Abang Yusuf, terima kasih Abang Yusuf. You macam abang saya, you tolong saya. Saya tahu you buat lebih daripada apa yang kerja tu perlukan. I thank you very much. I thank you very much. Jojo, well done, good job. Pull through. Who else am I missing? I must mention this story to you a little bit. Abang Rock was supposed to come in and do the props, and props and all the special effect. At some point, I just kind of pulled him to act in that movie, and he just stepped up and he helped out. I'm telling you, Abang Rock is truly, you're truly the man. You're truly a gentleman, and I thank you very much for it. Okay, and a special mention of the discovery. I think Kamal was a discovery. What is the other boy's name? Malik was a discovery. Azura is not a discovery, it's just my privilege to introduce. Tanuja is definitely a joy. It was my privilege, it was the first movie. Another bigger discovery is Kishan. Kishan is a Malaysian boy who's a music director, and I had a very tough demand on the music I wanted in this movie, and he delivered it more than I expected it. Thank you, Kishan. And I really know he has a great future as a music director. That's amazing. Who else have I not mentioned? The sponsors. Thank you. Thank you to all the sponsors. I can't remember all of you, but thank you. It will appear after this. Okay? Thank you.